Channel3000.com Alert Center. This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us. And we start with breaking news in from the Channel 3000 Alert Center. The Middleton Police Department is investigating Middleton High School students who may be sharing nude photos. Officials say there are minors involved. The police department is working with the Middleton Cross Plains School District to identify students who may have been involved in the sharing of the photos and the students that may have been victims. Anyone with information is asked to contact the school resource officer. To the weather now. Prepare for bitter cold temperatures. Chris Reese has a look at our first warned weather, and it is cold out there.
That's right. Things are certainly cold. Mark, what I'm about to show is the temperature changes we've gone through the past 24 hours. But tomorrow morning, wind chills may very well look like this pretty much in the areas that you do see it. But we are 25 degrees colder than yesterday at this time. Austin, Minnesota, 43 degrees colder than yesterday at this time. And if you look back towards the north and west, that's where some of those temperatures are already below zero. We're in 8 in Madison. La Crosse is at 2, 8 below as you work your way towards Austin. Now let's go ahead and factor in the wind. The wind chill there, negative 26, negative 29 in Fairmont. This is headed our way. These colder wind chills are on their way towards the south and east. We do have alert days out ahead of that. That's going to go for tonight and Friday. Wind chills will be as cold as negative 25, if not even colder in some spots, especially north and west. We're going to keep you guys up to date on the wind chills as we go through the show.
The good news is it won't last long.
It does not last long.
All right, Chris, let's check back in a few minutes. Thank you. We are learning the name of the 6-year-old girl who was killed while trying to get on the school bus near Plainfield Monday morning. The Tri-County Area School District has identified her as Marianne Krantz. The district thanked local and surrounding communities for their support and condolences for her family. If you'd like to help them, the Portage County Bank will be accepting checks. We have that information on our website. A Fort Atkinson man was arrested on suspicion of his third offense OWI after crashing a pickup truck into a school bus. This happened yesterday evening in the town of Christiana. The Dane County Sheriff's Office says 40-year-old William Kaplan hit the bus head-on. The school bus driver suffered minor injuries, and a 30-year-old and 17-year-old on the bus were not injured. New at noon, a Grant County deputy had to swerve, that is, to avoid a head-on crash with a driver who crossed the center line. This happened yesterday around 11 a.m. on County Road X in Wyalusing. After avoiding the crash, the deputy pulled over the pickup truck driver and found that he had a rifle in the front seat and he had been drinking. 59-year-old Daniel Myers of Mount Hope was arrested on suspicion of his third offense OWI and for being armed while intoxicated. An Uber driver in Virginia is charged with kidnapping after taking a couple on a high-speed chase that was streamed live on Facebook. The couple says the driver ignored their pleas to let them out as he raced through the streets of Richmond. Naomi Ruckham has the latest from New York.
The driver won't let us out.
It was a ride John Murray and Tamika Swan will never forget. The couple says their Uber driver took off after a car that rear-ended them Monday night in Richmond, Virginia.
I can't let this guy go.
Oh my God. Hey, yo.
He kept going. He kept going. That was the scariest moment of my life. Look, I got 4 kids. I can't be riding like this. You let us out.
Despite their pleas to stop and a call to 911, the couple says their driver kept going, racing through red lights. At one point, an SUV T-boned them.
Oh, ow! Ah! Oh my God, shorty!
What's happening? Somebody just hit us. I'm in pain. My whole side hurt. Like, I'm in so much pain.
The couple suffered minor injuries. The driver, 38-year-old Olufemi Olomola, eventually stopped without catching the vehicle he was chasing. He's now facing numerous charges, including abduction and felony hit and run. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News.
And police are still looking for the driver of the car that initially rear-ended the Uber. The second largest teachers union in America wants to end the practice of active shooter drills in schools. The American Federation of Teachers condemns the drills, saying they're traumatizing students. The group recommends procedures that don't involve students, like staff training on lockout procedures and emergency medical response. The Department of Education released a report saying that during the 2015-2016 school year, roughly 95% of schools drilled students on lockdown procedures. Closing arguments are underway today in Harvey Weinstein's sexual assault trial. The disgraced Hollywood heavyweight is accused of raping a woman in a hotel room in March of 2013 and forcibly performing a sex act on another woman in 2006. During his trial, 6 women testified that he sexually assaulted them. Jury deliberations are expected to begin next week. Weinstein faces a maximum sentence of life in prison. A bill to extend bar hours to 4 a.m. across the state during the Democratic National Convention in Milwaukee is moving forward. An Assembly committee approved the bill today. The Cap Times reports the committee voted to scrap a proposal within the bill to subject wedding barns to permit fees. According to the paper, the timeline for the DNC bar time bill is unclear. The Assembly has 2 more meetings next week before the end of its session. The Senate will meet once next week and likely once in March. And Jennifer Hudson will perform a special tribute to the late basketball legend Kobe Bryant at Sunday's NBA All-Star Game in Chicago. The Grammy Award-winning singer will open the night ahead of player introductions with the tribute. Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, and Quavo will perform a halftime show. People magazine reports that the format of the game itself will also be reworked to honor Bryant. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. I'm next to see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Was there one kitchen tool you remember your mom using more than any other when you were a kid? For me, it was the wooden spoon. And it wasn't just for stirring onions.
Ashley Home Store's 72-hour mattress marathon is through President's Day Monday. Find unbeatable mattress doorbusters up to 70% off during the biggest sale of the year. Plus instant savings up to $800 through President's Day Monday at Ashley Home Store.
Come to the circus, the biggest show in town. Come to the circus.
See the elephants, tigers, dogs, and all the fun to be had at the Shrine Circus. Enjoy the magnificent elephants while you still can and make memories for a lifetime. Bring the family one and all to the Shrine Circus.
Come to the circus, the biggest show in town.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
It's Steinhoffel's biggest President's Day sale ever. Save 35 to 75% store-wide, plus an extra $100 off. Get incredible bonus buys like this counter height stool, $49. 3-piece dining set, $249. Chase sofa or this queen bed, $499. Power recline sofa, $599. 7-piece sectional, $15.99. Plus, Steinhoffel's now carries purple mattresses. Try it before you buy it. And 60-month special financing. Shop Steinhoffel's President's Day sale.
What are you thinking?
Thinking about burger, fries, and some pie.
You know it's 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, then bring the pie first.
It's back and better than ever. Hurry in today for Perkins Burger, Fries, and Pie Combo. Enjoy any burger, fries, and a slice of our famous pie for just $9.99. It's dinner, dessert, and a deal. Only at Perkins. And now you can order online with PerkinsToGo.com.
Celebrate 45 years of music with Sweet Honey in the Rock. This internationally renowned female vocal quartet remains the preeminent musical collective rooted in African-American history and culture. Sweet Honey in the Rock, Saturday, February 29th. Tickets at overture.org.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour sale is through Monday only. Save thousands instantly on price drops from top appliance manufacturers. Get interest-free financing, plus a 10-year limited warranty and doorbusters store-wide. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
You know, there were 2 utensils in the kitchen when I was a kid that I'll never forget. The first was the wooden spoon. If my brother and I didn't behave, out it came. You know, unfortunately, I remember it all too well. The other item was my mom's heavy-duty cast iron skillet. She would cook just about everything in it, including these pork chops. She would start by sauteing a large onion that she cut really thin in some butter. Once that was tender, she added some balsamic vinegar, brown sugar, and a bit of salt. After it thickened up, she stirred in some crumbled bacon. While all those flavors were coming together, in another skillet, she would saute some thick-cut pork chops, I mean really thick, that she would first dip into some milk and then into some seasoned flour. I think the reason they cooked so evenly was because the cast iron pan really held the heat. After the chops were cooked through, she would spoon the onion bacon marmalade over them, and dinner was ready. Talk about hearty and packed with flavor. To get this easy favorite, simply check out our website and search for pork chops with bacon onion marmalade. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found an easy weeknight kind of way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Well, next to noon, prepare to layer up tomorrow morning. Bitter cold temperatures with wind chills that could be in the negative 20s. Chris has the details in your first warn forecast next.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC help you find your inspiration and transform your room. Every style, every budget, our creativity, passion, and expertise will help you design your dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Reclaim your garage with help from Rubbermaid and Menards. This 8-piece Fast Track kit has 2 32-inch rails, a power tool holder, 2 handle hooks, and 3 scoop hooks for endless storage flexibility. Just $39.99. Ensure the best for your feathered friends with nature's own wild bird food. It's blended to attract a wide variety of birds. Get 2 20-pound bags for $9. Menards is your home improvement store.
Save big money at Menards.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. Save thousands instantly on price drops from top appliance manufacturers. Plus, score more savings with rebates store-wide. Get special interest-free financing on all appliances and a free 10-year limited warranty with any appliance purchase. Plus, dozens of doorbusters while they last. The clock is winding down on this 72-hour sale this weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart, located inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Hi, folks. You're going to need to bundle up the kids Friday morning as we see the coldest air yet of the season.
And we're telling you what's new with the always popular Girl Scout cookies this year as their season kicks off this weekend.
We're on the air starting at 4:30.
See you then.
Wisconsin voters deserve the truth. I'm News 3 Now's Amy Reed. I'm breaking down political ads, explaining whose money is behind them and separating truth from misinformation. Get the facts with Reality Check, only on News 3 Now.
Some Apple stores reopen in China, and what's a date deal breaker for you? Bad breath or bad with cash? Dan King Hall has your Money Watch report.
Apple says it will reopen some of its stores in China tomorrow. The company said on its website select Beijing locations will reopen as the country continues to battle the coronavirus outbreak. Apple closed all of its retail stores in China earlier this month as a precaution. The cost of living in the U.S. ticked slightly higher in January. According to the Labor Department, consumer prices inched up 0.1%. Lower gas prices helped keep inflation in check, but rent, clothing, healthcare, and airline tickets all rose. Juul is facing a new lawsuit following allegations the e-cigarette maker purchased online ads on youth-focused websites. The suit filed by the Massachusetts Attorney General's office says Juul purchased space on both educational and entertainment sites such as Nickelodeon and 17 Magazine. The allegations contradict claims by Juul that the company never intentionally marketed to teens. And would you rather date someone with bad breath or someone who is bad with money? According to TopCashback.com, 64% of people polled would rather date someone with bad breath. Among other contentious dating topics covered, the survey also found that 23% of people would use a coupon or voucher on a first date. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King Hall.
Thank you, Diane. At the noon hour, on Wall Street, the Dow Industrial is down 81 points. The NASDAQ off 10. The S&P 500 down about 2.5. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee on this cold Thursday.
Yeah, it is a surprise compared to what we had yesterday, but we'll tie a knot and hang on because I'm guessing it's going to get better by this weekend, and that's good news. You know, what we fail to realize sometimes is this snow isn't a bad thing. It helps protect our alfalfa field, some of our winter wheat, maybe even your new grass seedings, and even some of your ornamentals out there. So it's nice to see it coming around and protecting us for a little bit if it's got to give us these sub-zero temperatures. So the markets today, we got our U.S. export report out this morning, not anything real exciting. Although soybean numbers apparently were a little bit better than traders had expected because beans trading a little higher. The livestock market still keeping an eye on what's going on in mainland China. You know, everybody's talking about the coronavirus, and rightly so, but you also have to remember China's been dealing with African swine fever for a while now. Joel Haggard, Senior Vice President of Asia Pacific region for the U.S. Meat Export Federation, said that they're working very closely with restaurants in China that have been really hit with the coronavirus situation, and even supermarkets. He said they have seen runs on supermarkets in China, but most of the goods that people are buying are cleaning components, surgical masks, things like that. There still seems to be ample supply of meat there for those folks to continue as far as their diet's concerned. So it's something we got to kind of keep an eye on because it does influence our trade. Don't forget also, get your reservations in with your local Farm Service Agency office. Conservation Reserve Program sign-up deadline is February 28th. You got to make your decision on ARC PLC for your farm before March 16th, and they are busy. Barrel cheese today up 2.5 cents to 158.5. 40-pound block cheese today stands still at 186.5, while the AA butter also frozen, much like our forecast, at 180 a pound. So, well, you know, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. If we're going to have it cold, at least we might as well have it cold on that day, hey?
Why?
Snuggle.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Pam.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the Weather Center. Chris has a look at this Arctic blast.
Yeah, that's right, or the snuggle weather, as she called it, because that is certainly moving into town, folks. We're paying attention to Canada. This is where the colder air is on the move from, folks. That's going to be settling in right over the upper Midwest as we move into your Friday morning. So make sure that you're prepared for that if you're going to be out the door early sometime tomorrow. I want to show you the wind chills that we see across the upper Midwest right now as we speak. 8 below zero in Madison, 15 below in La Crosse, but you work your way towards Minnesota and we're seeing these wind chills as much as 26 below, 29 below. The reason I want to show you these is because they're on their way here. All of this will be moving towards the south and east as we go through the next couple of hours tonight and into tomorrow. On the bright side, it's sunny. The snow has come to an end. 8 degrees our air temperature right now, but we're seeing those winds out of the north and northwest at about 14 miles per hour. So it's breezy. That creates the cold. And this is the coldest air we've seen so far this winter. Most of this winter, we have been fairly mild. Again, that's snow moving on out of here, so that does leave us with sunshine. But folks, with the clearing air and the cold on the move, this is the recipe for the temperatures to just continue to drop. So we're at 8 right now, 6 in the Dells, 2 as you work your way towards Viroqua and La Crosse, -2 already throughout parts of northeastern Iowa. The wind chill there, 21 below zero. Let's put things into motion as we go through the rest of tonight. This is midnight. Wind chills will be right around 20 degrees below zero at that time. Let's go towards wake-up time tomorrow. A lot of kids, if they have school, will be headed towards the bus stop at this point, and I fully expect there to be some delays and closings tomorrow. But wind chills will be around -20 to 25 below zero at this time tomorrow. But then we move into Friday afternoon. It gets better. How it feels out there about right now is what things will be like by the time we get you towards, say, this time tomorrow. So this is 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Those wind chills are down around -7. And then you'll notice into Saturday, the wind chills don't get as bad. That's because we begin to enter into a little bit of a warming trend. In terms of any wind chill advisories, there are none at the moment in the state of Wisconsin. We see those throughout southeastern Minnesota, along with parts of Iowa and even northwestern Illinois. We're going to watch this as we go through the day. The National Weather Service still debating on whether or not they want to add any wind chill advisories for the area. So stay tuned for updates as we go through the rest of the afternoon. Any cloud cover will continue to thin out. We'll watch those temperatures drop towards -11, although I've talked about wind chill a lot. The actual air temperature will be around 11 below 0 tomorrow. We'll see those highs into the low teens, and then pay attention here. This is moving into Saturday. Did you notice those temperatures warm up? We get some cloud cover moving in, but by 8:30 Saturday, we'll see those temperatures already in the 20s. We'll top out in the low 30s Saturday afternoon, and it is possible to see at least a little flake or two of snow. But at this point, once we get through the cold, we actually will see a little bit of a trend where temperatures will go above average. We have a temperature close to 40 in the forecast. We also have rain in the forecast. That's not one we've had in there for a while. So that could be by next Friday. We are watching a snow chance Monday and Tuesday at the moment, and that could be an accumulating snow chance. We'll keep an eye on it.
Got to make it to Saturday.
Make it Saturday.
All right, Chris, thank you. Amy Good from the Dane County Humane Society is here with our pet of the week. We'll meet Princess Kitty when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The Build, Remodel, and Landscape Show is coming this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Admission is free only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center. Find everything for your home. Kitchens, baths, and custom remodeling, windows and doors, and everything to beautify the yard with Madison's top landscapers. If it can improve your home, you'll find it at the Build, Remodel, and Landscape Show. Free admission this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday only at the Monona Terrace Convention Center.
He's been a leader throughout the country for the past 12 years. Mr. Michael Bloomberg is here.
Leadership in action. Mayor Bloomberg and President Obama worked together in the fight for gun safety laws, to improve education, and to develop innovative ways to help teens gain the skills needed to find good jobs.
At a time when Washington is divided in old ideological battles, he shows us what can be achieved when we bring people together to seek pragmatic solutions.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
If a physical or emotional condition keeps you from working, Social Security should pay disability benefits. Often it doesn't, and deserving people are denied. I'm attorney Don Becker. Don't give up. In Wisconsin, we've turned thousands of disability denials into approvals. Disability law is all we do.
Call the Becker Law Office, 1-800-254-7766.
Join Gary Canalti and News 3 Now viewers on a New England and St. Lawrence Seaway cruise, July 9th to the 19th. Free travel shows meet February 18th at the Wisconsin Dells Ramada by Wyndham. February 19th, we'll meet at the Madison Crown Plaza Hotel. We'll also meet February 20th at the Janesville Pontiac Convention Center and the Mound City Bank Motor Branch in Platteville. You can also go to holidayvacations.com, keyword WISC, to view the online travel show and earn a $100 coupon.
This is it! Ashley Home Store's President's Day sale is Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. For 72 hours only, get the best holiday discounts on everything in the store. Living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Save up to 60% off dozens of unbeatable doorbusters store-wide. Hurry in and get our best financing offer ever. 6 years with no interest charges and only sales tax and delivery due at checkout. Plus, this is your last chance at our biggest sleep sale of the entire year. The Mattress Marathon. Through President's Day Monday. Only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Amy Good from the Dane County Humane Society is here with our pet of the week. Hi, Amy.
Hello.
Tell us who this is.
This is Princess Kitty.
Princess Kitty with her own throne here.
She does have one.
She's a calico, obviously.
Yep, so she's female, as most calicos are, and she's about 4 years old.
She was a transfer from?
She came to us from Fox Valley Humane Association.
Okay.
So this is what I like to call the magical time of the year where we finally catch up from kitten season 2019 and we finally have some capacity to reach out to transfer cats in from some other shelters throughout Wisconsin that need some help yet.
And how old is she?
She's 4.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
A lot of life left in her. She'd get along with other cats, or?
We don't know that for sure. She was an owner surrender because of allergies in the family. But she's definitely been a very loved indoor kitty.
And if you adopt her, you get this and some other goodies thanks to Mounds, and you have a guest today.
Absolutely. So Mounds is a fabulous partner of Dane County Humane Society, great local business, and we have a very special thing happening all month. And this is Katie from Mounds Pet Food Warehouse.
So what's going on, Katie? Welcome.
Hi. So we are doing a roundup this month, and Mounds was matching up to $40,000 to go to the Dane County Humane Society. So you can just round up your sale at the register, or if you purchase or donate $10, you can get a raffle ticket to get some fabulous prizes from Dane County Humane Society events and some other Mounds items. So we're working on that this month, and then also to go home with Princess Kitty. She has about $100 worth of stuff to go home for her forever home.
Wow. And this is at all the Mounds locations?
All the Mounds locations, yes.
So this partnership between the two organizations is pretty strong.
Yes.
Why is this important to you?
Mounds is all about giving back to the community, and Dane County Humane Society has been a longtime partner, and they do so much for the community as well. So it's just kind of one of the great partners that Mounds has, and we have quite a few.
All dealing with critters. What's all in the bag that she's getting?
So we have a bag of food, we have some treats, we have some toys, and then a Mounds gift card to get whatever supplies you might need for Princess Kitty.
But this is only for Princess Kitty?
Only for Princess Kitty, yes.
All right, so real incentive. She'll pay her own way.
That's right.
So go to Mounds all this month and round up, and let's get Miss Kitty a home. Princess Kitty.
Princess Kitty.
As well. She is so pretty and calm. Thanks for being with us. Go to the website, giveshelter.org, for information on Princess Kitty and all the critters available. 838-0413. More information about Mounds as well. Thanks again. Chris has one final check of the forecast.
The cold is, of course, the big story in that forecast. Our temperature, 8 degrees right now. We're going to continue to drop as we go through the rest of this afternoon, all the way down to 11 degrees below zero. We will not get above 13 as we move into your Friday. A chance of some light snow on Saturday, and then watch the temperatures. We'll be into the low 30s all the way through Tuesday next week. A little bit of a colder shot for Wednesday, staying in the 20s, but by next Friday, we are closer to 40, and yes, that is water, liquid, coming out of the sky that you see at the end of that forecast.
All right, hang in there, folks. We'll see you back here at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
There may be no better indication of the inequity of opportunity in America than wealth disparities, and one glaring example of that is the disappearance of the middle class in America. Simply put, the rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, and there is no middle. Thanks to competitive funding from philanthropic initiative Schmidt Futures, UW-Madison has chosen 3 finalists to advance for their strategies to expand and strengthen the middle class. Thrive Dane, Earn Dane, and Clocked all have ideas to help vulnerable families, help food service businesses fill open shifts with available workers, and help workers prepare for net income changes. All are examples of innovative ideas the initiative hopes will increase the net income of 10,000 Dane County families by 10%. The middle class has always represented equal opportunity. We need it back, and we welcome any and all help with that.